Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, and I got a notice when I loaded in that the game will be releasing into 1.0. I believe it said May 23rd. So, it won't be long before we're going to get a wipe and be starting over. So, the next couple of weeks, we're just going to have a lot of fun and see what we could do with the game. Now, she needs to get to safety, I think. Might as well grab the medicinal herbs. And the roses. I guess technically might be considered a medicinal herb. I suppose we're following this path. I don't know. I have no clue where we're going. I have forgotten since I played the first time. This is pretty. Ooh. Carnations, huh? What am I making, a bouquet? Oh dear. Those are zombies. I don't think there's really any way to sneak up on them. There's a lot of them, too. If we can go around. Kind of. I think we're still going to get one, though. Oh, I did not want that. Well, we have it now. I don't have the time to fiddle around and try to get rid of it. The heck? I don't know what that was. Sun's going down, though. Okay, what is that? Corpse eater. Ew. Poor guy. Well, he got wrecked. Okay. This is getting a little dicey. Really feel like we should set up camp somewhere. Yep. Well. Okay. I don't think we have any... No, we're not ready to level up. Oh, now it's raining. How lovely. I guess it's better than whatever was about to happen. Oh, maybe we should eat something. I honestly have no idea which way we're going, or if I'm going the right way, or if I'm going to get in a lot of trouble going this way, but we're going. Hello, dear. Who are you?
Off the leash, are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The judge? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now, that you're free.
How do you know that something happened to me? Why is that tear in our face?
You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word.
Who are you?
I'm Abigail, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close, until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far.
Alright.
Yes, off you go.
You seem a little distressed, sir. I am not going to kill you while you are so distressed. Esgar the Protector, devoted guardian to Prophet Kai. Esgar battled the Scourge of the Red Death, aiding in the founding of the Red Church in the Island Asylum. His dedication saved countless lives during the time of despair. May his memory be praised and never forgotten. And it looks like we have improved our one-handed by interacting with that. Oh, neat. Okay. There's a coin purse on this corpse. Ew. Random corpse. Well, I think we found where we were supposed to be going. Maybe? It seems to be the Horns of the South. Alright, we'll put our weapons away. Don't want to scare this poor sot. Hello? Hello? Get up, soldier. The enemy is coming.
What's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
I'm a traveler. I was told I'd find safe haven here in the Horn.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things, proof. Things to prove you're safe. For haven. Yeah.
Here, I have this pen. I was told I'd find a safe haven here at the Horns.
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fearghas said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fearghas. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Okay, you're absolutely blasted, dude. You're so drunk you can't keep on your own feet. We have made it to something that resembles safety. Now we need to be talking to someone. Oh, we're gonna have to explore this when we get done, because it looks familiar, but at the same time it doesn't look familiar. I think they've made some improvements to it. You must be someone. Hello?
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odran let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
He was pretty drunk.
Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fearghas, and I assume you already know that I'm the quartermaster here. Now, state your business, and please try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
I got this pen from a friend. I assume you know what it means.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
We got shipwrecked on the way. He could have made it.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade. And that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Ninian is dead. He asked me to bring you this.
Ninian? I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
He wasn't taken by the Red Death. The Red Priest tortured him in the island asylum.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him.
And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
It was a misunderstanding. The Red Priest caught the wrong person.
I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand. Now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death.
Tell me about this place.
Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, they get transferred to the village. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report them. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you attack any of my men, I'll take your head. That enough for you?
Yeah, that's pretty clear. I'd like to speak with the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Why?
Because I said so. What, did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Okay, fair enough. This pen should tell you I've got some friends in high places.
So what?
Just tell me where he is.
And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pen in my face again? First, show me you care. And then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
Clear as day. First the work, then the audience.
Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk.
So is there anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
And who is Marg?
He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
All right, I'll do it.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
All right. Well then, that went about as well as to be expected. I don't think I'm going to win any brownie points with the kid at the gate, though, for tattling on him. I think he's probably going to be a little unhappy with me. But you know what? He kind of earned that. We will not be picking up or touching anything. That's the jail. We definitely don't want to be in there. Place to practice, I guess. Hello?
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aimer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work.
Good to see you too.
So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship?
Uh, sure. What do you need, pal?
You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
I understand.
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fearghas' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem.
Sure, I'll do it.
Splendid! When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Okay. You sound like an absolute idiot. You didn't even recognize that I wasn't your buddy. Wow. What's that? We better find something to do with all this stuff soon. Whatever it is. We're not going to get here from that direction. And that guy didn't want to talk to us. Apparently there's a lot of twisty-turny paths we could use to get there, but not right now. Especially not when it's so foggy. Did I miss a whole bunch of stuff on the way here? Or what? Dash. Oh, I can put stuff away. Onion bun. We have a whole ton of sage and milkweed. Ew, blood clots. Put a lot of books and notes away. Alright, anything else? Anything else we could put up? Yeah, we got a spare shovel on us. Put that away. Alright, so we have a stash. That's good to know. Oh, that's a very, very far distance. Let's, not fall. A lot of flowers here. Nice little courtyard type place. Brother Riagan's quarters. Hello?
What do you think of scale armor?
What?
Scale armor. What do you think of it? The ones all the keepers wear.
I think that better to be had out there. Wait, I feel like you want me to tell you what to think of it.
Sure. Maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement, but it doesn't provide the best protection. Someone just needs to stab you between the scales and you're done for. Lamellar armor is much better. That will prevent you from being run through with a polearm or getting shot with a bow. It's also much more comfortable.
How do you know so much about armor?
I read a lot about it. In Volume 4 of the Armorer's Almanac, Arden Shadowblade describes the differences between various types of armor. For example, chainmail allows for a good range of movement, but it's heavy. It also provides poor protection against blunt weapons, and its production is laborious.
Who's Arden Shadowblade?
Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and armor. He has great knowledge of materials, techniques, and history. A true expert. Everything he writes is interesting. I would love to meet him one day.
Why don't you tell the quartermaster or the blacksmith that Lamellar armor is better?
I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Besides, the keepers rarely go outside the walls nowadays. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, he could send me out scouting in just my underwear.
And maybe don't raise the topic anymore.
Perhaps all right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the scales, I'll go straight to the quartermaster and give him an earful.
So you never want anything of any other armor apart from what you're wearing now?
No, but I have knowledge from books and a lot of thoughts on the subject, so I know what it would be like to wear different armor.
Do you know how to make Lamellar armor?
Oh, of course. I mean, I've never made one. I'm not an armorer. But I've read so much about it that I'm sure it won't be a problem. Here's the page from the Armorer's Almanac that explains the process.
Well, thank you. I designed my Lamellar armor based on an illustration from page 38 of Merlin's The Great Wars, likely from the late 3rd or early 4th century. The original depicted Camelot's infantry wearing Lamellar plates bound with leather straps. I replaced the leather with steel, prioritizing chest protection. The armor passed my shooting test of 5 bolts fired from 10 steps, only 2 partially penetrated. While some might criticize the steel's tempering or the crossbow's tension, the results still validate the armor's strength. The design offers excellent mobility, likely even better in its original form. It surpasses scale armor in protecting against upward strikes, and is faster to produce than chainmail or plate. And best of all, it looks fantastic. New recipe unlocked. Shadowblade's Lamellar armor. Huh! So we just randomly learned how to make a piece of armor, but of course, we'd have to figure out how, what it needs, all that fun stuff. So, who are you then?
Hey, tell me, can you read?
Yes? Why?
Listen, I'm no good with words. Could you read me a letter from my sister? She's learning how to read and write. Can you believe it? She writes letters to me. I'm so proud of her.
Sure, I'll read it for you.
Oh, thanks. Here's the letter.
Brother, it ain't good news, sorry. Few red priests came. They wanted to take Mum and some other folks because of the plague. Our dad and some other man did not agree. There was a fight and Father got killed. Now I'm taking care of Mum. She's feeling more and more weak. We don't know if the priests are going to come back or what. It's hard, but she asked me to send her love and tell you to keep going and do good things because that's the most important thing. It's me and Ned. I'm praying for you.
And what did it say? Everyone's healthy?
I'm sorry something terrible happened.
No, you must have misunderstood something. What do I do now? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I should go back to him, right?
It won't change a thing.
I guess. I guess that's true. Yes. Excuse me. I need to be alone.
But understandable. Well, that was sad. I kind of wish I hadn't read that now. And who are you?
Are you here to keep me company or put me out of my misery?
What?
Just kidding. Love the view, but this weather is killing me.
Is it always so windy here?
Always windy. Always moist.
Maybe your clothes are too thin.
You don't say. I didn't choose to be here. Our beloved quartermaster sent me to freeze my arse off. He said as punishment for spitting on the good name of the keepers, whatever the hell that means. I just got drunk in the tavern and lost half my pay, and maybe some of my clothes. But I mean, why would he even care? It was my gold. I can spend it how I please.
So I assume there's something you need?
Oh, aye. I need a warm coat, and I mean the absolute warmest coat you can get, huh? Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. I'd ask myself, but he's not exactly speaking with me these days.
Osprey, huh? What happened between you and the blacksmith?
Stupid. That's what I was. I may or may not have commented on our blacksmith's skill.
That's stupid.
I gave him a blade to sharpen, and when I got it back, it was still dull. Osprey swore he did his job properly. I said he's getting old. And so on and so forth, until it turned out that my mate had played a trick on me, swapped my sword with another one that was as dull as a stump. I tried to make amends with Osprey, but the old man's pride is as stiff as his steel. Can't say I blame him. Now, here I am, frozen to the bone and in need of a hand. You got one to spare?
Sure, I'll get you something.
Thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
All right. Ooh. Not the best place to be lagging. Well then, we've actually managed to pick up a couple of quests just wandering around. And all I wanted to do was look at the scenery. But I guess that works. Boy, this is definitely makeshift. Whoa. Hello.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
You seem distracted.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie.
Oh?
You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish. I could live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie.
Couldn't you just make it?
As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
I could try if you can remember the recipe.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
Okay. Mom's finest pie. So, has he given me the recipe? I'm assuming he's letter from a keeper's sister, the armor's almanac. I'm assuming we have just simply learned it then? Bread, roast, mashed potatoes, pork aspic, beggar's fare, fish soup, flame resin, bleeder rogue, undercooked food. We gotta make plenty of that. I don't see this recipe for pie. Alright, so we need to figure out Mom's pie. Let me guess. Oh boy. I don't think that's one I want to talk to. He's not going to be happy with me.
You're the reason they put me here. You just wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you. Come a little closer, so I can spit in your face.
That was necessary. You were drinking on duty.
Nobody asks your opinion. I drink because I want to. I drink because guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you, anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin, I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
Maybe I will give you some, but I don't have anything like that with me.
Yeah, it's not a problem. You can buy some from Ron. With this pin, you can go anywhere. You don't need a pass. Don't forget about old Odran, my friend. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I see that. You shouldn't be going anywhere. Hello. Cillian.
Welcome. In the name of our eternally reigning Majesty King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject.
Well, thank you.
Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous.
Okay.
Please, state your business.
How many people have been claiming bounties?
None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the horns of the south without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers.
What if nobody claims bounties and the bandits roam freely?
Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body.
Ooh.
A while ago, I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
Okay, Sir Galahad sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient.
Okay.
Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Alright. Yet another quest. That one was a little more brutal. And who are you?
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
I hope not. You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away.
Oh, I believe it.
Something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I am?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Okay. I'm afraid I don't have access to the captain yet.
Right. What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Well, thank you. Oh, hello. She has an actual shop. Oh, and I can sell stuff to her. Now that's good news. Let's sell half of that. So let's see, I have 122 coins. Sell half of that. $139. Sell the fisherman's tonic and the nobleman's boat. What else? I don't know, that should do for the moment. Now, what do you have for me to buy? Sketchbook. Allows sketching. I have a shovel. I have a few locks. I can't afford to buy any of this stuff yet. Woodman's axe. Throwing knives. Torch. I have a torch. How much is this? Oh, they are expensive. Alright. It'd be almost 2,000 gold for this set. We're gonna have to work our way towards that. Alright. Thank you, lady. I will definitely be back to see you as soon as I have more gold. But I think we've about taken as many quests as we care to take for the moment. We've met quite a number of people. And next time we will go out and, well, we'll see what trouble we get into. Until then, bye for now.